put up or shut up. Because if Auburn lose this game, obviously they're out. And the only thing they play for is to ruin Alabama chances. And you know for a fact it's not going to be an easy, easy task at all. And and finally, speaking of put up or shut up, 1980s have come back, and I'm talking about Notre Dame versus Miami. As you see, my little brother getting all smiles, and he's getting ready. First time both teams will face each other in the top 10 since 1989. At when Miami on that same year, Miami beat Notre Dame and go on to play for the national championship when they eventually lost to Alabama by the score of 33 to 25 as Alabama won the national championship that year. Believe it or not, this game is more bigger for Miami than Notre Dame. I mean, it's big for both teams. Scratch that. This game is bigger for Notre Dame because if Notre Dame lose, they are out. And since they went to the national championship game in 2013, this is the best of Notre Dame has been. And this is when was the last time Notre Dame has had a running game? Notre Dame running game has been superb. They just run over people. Remind you of the Four Horsemen. I mean, we all not that old enough to remember the Four Horsemen, obviously, you, that's the only way I could think of the last time they had a running game. Other than that, they haven't had a running game this powerful. Even in the 1988, they haven't had a running game this powerful since. But I think this is going to be a great matchup. It's going to be a great matchup. Of course, we're going to relive the classic Catholics versus convict, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's prime time. That is the only game, honestly, that I look for tomorrow. And personally, I don't want to. I don't. I would love to see Notre Dame win because I can't. Besides, I can't stand Miami. I'm not a Miami guy. Never was. Never was. Because Miami played Florida State, I'll vote for Florida State. But as far as Miami's concerned, their defense has held Virginia Tech last week to 102 yards. Let's see if they could do that. They could do that. They could upheld Josh Adams, the Heisman hopeful intact for for a little yards, which is not going to be easy. Cause Notre Dame offense Notre Dame what make this offense so make Notre Dame offense so dangerous as a running game so dangerous and powerful is the fact that they have a running game because thanks to the offensive line, who's one of the best offensive line in college football right now. And Josh Adams couldn't run the football the way he does if it wasn't for the offensive line. And the quarterback has been tremendous. It really has. And playing Miami and their defense swagger, they didn't make it look easy against West Virginia. Let's see if they play the same way against Notre Dame, as this game should be a slugfest. Anytime Notre Dame is in prime time, they don't disappoint. They don't disappoint. So I expect this would not be a 25-10 or a blowout or so. Obviously, as far as Notre Dame is concerned, there are no room for errors. If Notre Dame will really want to play for the national championship, if Notre Dame, and I think they want to play for, their goals for the national championship more than ever, they have to win this game. If they're going to play for the national championship, they have to win this game, no question about it. And you gotta if Notre Dame gotta have a backup plan, just in case if Josh Adams don't run the football the way he's supposed to. Because as you saw last week, what Miami did against West Virginia, they hold them in check. They hold their running back in check. And those boys are like Miami from the 80s with Jimmy Johnson and all those boys were there. Michael Irvin, Jesse Armstead, Ray Lewis. Well, Ray Lewis was later on, but Vinny Testaverde, the first Heisman Trophy winner of Miami, from Miami, to win the Heisman. But if you're a big college football fan, this is a great weekend and mini weekend that is started as week 11 of college football is soon approaching, and it soon will become playoff season, playoff national championship and Heisman Trophy for college football, and 1 week away from the rivalry game. This one concludes the Drew Media Live podcast. Follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio, and listen to my show always on Spreaker.com, Spreaker Studio. If you don't have the app, go to Google Play and download the play. Until then, I am Andrew Perry, always saying shalom, let peace go with you, and I'll talk to you the next Drew Media Live. So long, everybody, and enjoy the football weekend.